Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and in front of us we have, well, 3 generations of Brisant lock. All Dimple locks, all very similar, but definitely an evolution of each other. So this is, I assume, the oldest and most basic one. It's not Ultion branded, it's just Brisant, but it does have that keyway, and they are all Dimple locks, all have a number of pins, so they have 6 pins in. And this one works very well. You can see here that it's got lots of anti-snap features already appearing. So we've got these anti-snap breakaway cuts. We've got this like hardened steel bar that runs underneath here and is pinned in. Yeah, so not too bad. I'm going to have a go at picking this. It's the only one I haven't picked yet on video. I'll try to link to the other ones below if I remember to do so. Then we go on to, I think, the first generation Ultion, which is this one. Obviously, it's got its famous £1,000 guarantee against physical attacks. But you can already see we've got more breakaway components here. I think it's got like an anti-bump feature and all sorts of stuff going on inside there. It's a heck of a thing. If you do go check out my other videos, it's definitely worth a look. And you can see that there is provenance there, because if I take this key out, I can put it into the same keyway, although it doesn't go all the way in, because in this lock they've actually got like an extra little nib that engages, I assume, with the cam mechanism at the back, just there. You also notice on the key that even though it fits, they put an extra row of passive key control pins, which don't add any extra security, but obviously add a bit of key control into this. So that's kind of cool. Then we go to the latest generation, I believe, Ultion lock, and look at this. I really like the red colouring in there, signifies it's something a bit different. But the key is ginormous, and the keyway is huge compared. Let me just take out this key and see if I can even get it in there. I've not even tried this before, actually. No, it's completely different warding as well. It's huge. And this has all sorts of crazy features in there to stop bump and snap and all sorts of things. Again, go check out my video on this. It's yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a 3-star Ultion. So definitely an evolution. Weirdly, despite picking these 2 later generations, I've never picked one of these earlier Brisants, so that's what we're going to do today. So I will probably remove a circlip from the back so we can gut it more easily, and then well, we'll give it a go. So here we are, one circlip successfully removed. I genuinely hope that I don't end up destroying the lock by accident. I don't know if I really showed you the key for this one, so there you go. It's average bitting. It goes high, and then low, and then high. It just means that in general you need to set most of the pins all the way, while the pins in the middle, pins 3 and 4 in particular, might just need a light touch. But let's just give it a turn. Hopefully we'll gut that in a minute. Keep my finger across the front of the lock so I don't accidentally auto gut it. And to pick it, let's see what I have. I have a tension tool, which I'll hopefully be able to use to give myself some anti-clockwise tension. And I'm going to go in with this multi-pick right hand flag, and let's see where we get to. So okay, we're already onto pin 5 there, into a bit of a false set. Another click on pin 6, come back out, still not got any more pins binding. So that was 6 again, and 6 again. A little bit more of a false set there. I'll click on 5, come back through, 1's binding now. Get onto 1. They'll click out to 1, and again, little movement there. Pin 2, touch, and we've moved a little bit. Just check where we are. Pin 4 there, little counter rotation, and little click. Back through, pin 3 there, little counter rotation, and we are open. Look at that. So, yeah, that didn't take too long. Was that in focus? I hope it's in focus. Right. let's spin this all the way round to here. Try to remember where the pins will be. Pop in a front follower like that, and then we'll try to gently extract the plug, trying to remember which side the pins might be in, which I can't quite. Ooh, what's this? What's this weird little thing going on here? So it looks like we've got a little ball bearing there. How curious. Okay, and looks like the pins are on the left hand side, so I'm going to try to pull this out very, very gently. There we go, and tip that. I'm guessing it's some kind of locating ball bearing. I'm not entirely sure. Just tip that out. Does it have a little spring in there? It does. Should I try to extract it or leave it in there? Oh, it's tiny, tiny little spring. Okay, that's cool. I don't know what it does. It just must be a something to locate the lock centrally. Just tip these pins out. Nice and greasy, which isn't so bad. 5. Oh, and I've got pin number 2 just escaping there. Move this out of the way a bit. And pin 6 key pins. There we go. In you go. Right. A little bit of a tidy up. Good stuff. Right. What do I do with the... Oh, of course, I left the other bit here. Let's see if I can get in there with this front follower. Looks like there's a, see that bit of brass in there? That's part of the mechanism which engages with the cam at the back, sort of an extension piece, I think. Let's see if I can just get that poked down in a position which allows me to insert this front follower all the way. There we go, got it. Good. Remove that and turn this round. It doesn't matter which way, but I'm going to try and do it this way. And got it front to back this time, if I can. Okay, driver pin 1, standard. Will I have to remove the spring as well? Yeah, oh, what a little fat spring there. Pin 2, standard again. There's definitely spools in 3 and 4. I can't guarantee it because I'm often wrong, but that's what I'm expecting. Are you a spool? Yes, a little spool, tiny spool. It looks like they've got balanced stacks here where long key pins have short driver pins, which means I'm expecting another short spool in position 4, which is exactly what we've got. And I'm hazarding a guess that we're going to end up with 2 more standard pins towards the rear because I didn't get any counter rotation on those at all. Again, could be wrong. I am. Yep, we've got another spool. And a... like a stepped, I guess an anti-bump pin. Right, let's see if I can get these springs out quickly. Quite like these springs. They're kind of fat. They remind me of caterpillars of some kind. There we go. Come on. Got him. Okay, good stuff. Right. And here we are. What features do we have? In the plug, nothing. We have two, looks like steel driver pins here, and steel. Oh, in fact, that one's a little bit rusty. Can you see? So this must be hardened steel, or maybe not stainless. Drive pins and key pins match up, so that's an anti-drill feature. Certainly the newer Ultions, wow, do they have some anti-drill features. I mean, there's hardened plates everywhere in those. It's crazy. Then you've got standard pins all the way across, standard key pins, 3 spool driver pins in positions 3, 4 and 5, and then this little, I guess you call it a little T-pin there, which is kind of cool, and certainly means you have to sort of pick that pin a couple of times, click, click, with the right degree of tension. In terms of springs, they look like we've got 5 brass springs and then a steel spring, which against this pin here would be quite a nice anti-bump feature by providing a different degree of tension. And yes, this pin here doesn't go in all the way down to the keyway. You see there's a little lip on the inside, it rests on top of that lip, so there would be space between the driver pin and its key pin when you have that anti-bump pin there, so that they aren't resting on each other, they're resting apart. So as all the other pins would push up on the driver pins if they were bumped, that wouldn't necessarily be quite the case in this position. So yeah, pretty awesome. All right, so that is the where is it? That's a Brisant 6-pin dimple lock. I can't really say it's an Ultion. It's a proto-Ultion maybe, and it's pretty cool. I like it. It's if you get one of these, I think it makes a really good like beginner's dimple lock. It's got some nice pins to pick. It wasn't too hard. Lots of space in the keyway. Yeah. If you want to learn to pick a lock, I think this is a pretty good dimple lock beginner's pick. All right. Thanks for watching. Please, if you can, do like, comment and subscribe. It all helps, and I'll see you all next time.